So it's crazy. Like, if little me were to see me now in the game, that would be amazing. I actually pay to see that.
If you hop into 2K, are you going?
Coming right up, the Knicks taking on the Grizzlies. For New York, a standout first half of the season has them in first place in the East. A position that Grizzlies. Knicks, our tip-off just moments away. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Collins. Mitchell is out there with Chris Paul. Then the fattest one, and it's Oubre in at the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Wiggins is out there with Banchero. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Here's baddest one. In the corner, it's Oubre. Launches a 3. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Memphis. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Banchero. Clarkson on the wing. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 3. Misses the step-back jump shot. And a fast break now for the Knicks. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Here's the latest, David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he would like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get.
Thank you, David.
Using that size in the mid-range, Shai can get this shot anytime he wants.
Banchero, that's good.
Once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And that was the mobile one drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Out here's Wiggins. This game he had 12. And it's Banchero missing. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd to Donovan Mitchell.
Well, in hindsight is always 2020. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
The Knicks making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in. Clarkson against Bishop. Passes it to Banchero. Wiggins outside. Goes up on the wing. Good on the jump shot.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Hall finds Whiteside. Oubre. No one around him. New York, no good that time either.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul. Can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game. So for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for the baddest one. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Kelly Oubre, and Smart subbed in for Chris Paul. Now here's Mitchell. Caldwell-Pope for 3. Banchero grabs the ball. Clarkson. Doesn't go that time. And New York the other way now. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And a lot of that was game plan. Putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game plan a great strategy to take advantage of it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Pass to Wiggins. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins passes to Banchero. Out to Carter. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Mitchell passes to Whiteside. To get open is Robinson. Whiteside, good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins for the three. Memphis the rebound. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies are able to retain possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Daniel Gafford checked in for Memphis. And then for New York, Larry Nance is checked in for Whiteside. And it's Alex Caruso in for Donovan Mitchell. Off the inbound. And Gafford throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Smitty, the talented Larry Nance has a very complete game, doesn't he?
He does. He does a little bit of everything for his team. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Kevin, he's such an excellent role player.
And the second free throw, good. Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against the Magic. Caruso, the pass to dunked by Smith.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
34 seconds left in the first. Higgins outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Wiggins. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Grizzlies making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, Diddy Avdija.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points his last outing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he could convert, that's a good shot.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. From the arc. No good on the shot. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Knicks out front, up one. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of the spring.
Your Grizzlies Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Here are the five New York has to start here in the second. They've got Robinson. Larry Nance out there with Joe Huber. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Paul in at the point. Paul against Gilgeous-Alexander. And finished off by Robinson.
53 is a nightmare in pick and roll situation.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Out to Clarkson. No good with the triple. New York shooting at 50% in a decent group. Ball looking over the floor. Here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game, Let me have this one.
So timeout call here. First for Memphis. We're going to see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Wendell Carter comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Wiggins is subbed in for Avdia. Pocket 4. Robinson with the block. Paul outside. Oubre outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Memphis. Trailing by 2. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clarkson on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot is good. It's his second bucket for 5
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide-open opportunity.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam King. It's stolen by Banchero. Here's Clarkson. And it's in there. Jordan Clarkson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. Look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline mounted here. The street he grew up on, in terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
Stolen by Robinson.
2 minutes
Ball
remaining
passes
in
to
the first
Cooper.
half. 2 minutes.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And Memphis making a change here. Boston's checked in. Baddest ones checked in for New York. Mitchell comes in for Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Here's Banchero. Back to Wiggins. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Aggressive D from Chris Paul. Outworking the shooter and getting a block.
For 3, Mitchell. Grizzlies with the rebound. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Knocked away. Paul with the steal. And that one is hammered home.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Timeout call. The Grizzlies
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out
On your
some easy
feet,
buckets.
and here they come. Your Grizzlies.
Daniel checked in for Andrew Wiggins.
Make some noise for your
And the Knicks making a change here as well. Whiteside's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Pass to McDaniels. Now, here's Banchero. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shot clock reset for Memphis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
first personal foul.
Coming to the league ready
First
to
team
play.
foul.
Carter is smart, he's
At the
versatile,
line for
and
your
he's
Grizzlies.
relatively polished.
Wendell.
And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
And the basket by
49.
Baddest one.
Assist goes
6
to
points for Baddest
Chris
one.
Paul.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now McDaniels. Banchero with the ball. And the layup's good off the glass. Boston's got his first points of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Watch the screen.
Paul kicks to Mitchell. Offline with his three. Now, here's Van Carroll. McDaniels.
Great pressure. Hard to see over Mount White's eye.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Knicks lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Knicks.
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit. But tonight, the coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Grizzlies' first half?
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game could easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Let's turn up the noise.
And in that first half, we saw Preach back. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what we're seeing from Baddest One.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. They've got Wiggins. Van Carroll out there with Clark. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Clarkson in at the 2. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Wiggins outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dishes it to Carter. Pass to Clarkson. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Baddest One. Baddest One's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Stolen by Clarkson. Van Carroll with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Carter down low. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Knicks ball.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. There's the pass to Baddest. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out contested shots. You have to want to make the effort.
All right, everyone. That was your Grizzlies versus Utah's team. Let me hear you once again.
To the inside. Bancaro tries again. It's rebounded by New York. Baddest one's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And so it's New York with it. Clarkson with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Clarkson passes to Bancaro. From outside the arc. Sinks the triple. Bancaro's got 6 points.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Bancaro will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Paul for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Paul's got the lead back up to 7 now for New York. Here's Bancaro. And finished off by Bancaro.
When Bancaro gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. It's all about the finish.
Now, here's Collins. Passes to Baddest one. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes. And John Collins does just about everything you'd want your big man to do.
Greg, what I like is he can shoot it from deep. He's still someone who is improving defensively, and he's a guy who wants to keep developing his overall game.
It's blocked. Mitchell with the bounce pass. Baddest one. Oubre inside the 3-point line. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by New York. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Number 49.
That one goes. And now it's a... A 9-point Knicks lead.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Paul. Paolo Banchero unable to get the touchdown to go in.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Now here's Wiggins. Carter right side. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball is called on the floor.
And so here's Memphis. Banchero passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. That's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Paul with the ball.
Chris Paul.
And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Timeout call, the Grizzlies. You have to like what we're seeing from Baddest one.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Abdia. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. throws it down.
Very hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And Mitchell gets it to go.
More than just a shooter, Donovan Mitchell is crafty at getting it done inside, too.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Wiggins. Fires for three. That one doesn't go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Knicks out front, up by 15. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Right side is over with Collins. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot. Now Mitchell following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Here's Mitchell, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. And the Knicks lead by 14. Mitchell passes to McDaniels. Puts up a three. And it's Mitchell missing. The Knicks shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. That one good for 2.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built, the strength in the upper body.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. A great finish at this juncture. Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Paul against Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And it's Mitchell missing. The Grizzlies trail by 14.
Get there!
Pass to Avdia. Lets the three fly. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Knicks. Stolen by Avdia. Stolen by Mitchell. Over in the corner, Paul. His three-pointer's off the mark. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And that one's good. Boston.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Mitchell against Paul. The pass to Collins. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. Mitchell against Paul. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. And finished up by McDaniels.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Whiteside finds Caldwell-Pope. New York, no good that time either.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm has been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in, and that helps.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Lobs it up, and Gafford throws it down.
But they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now. They're in.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game. Baddest one.
And in terms of his
shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And now let's hook it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them. To play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Paul. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Oubre, good.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Here's Clarkson. Kept alive. Here's Banchero. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive play.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Memphis, Paolo Banchero. At the line for one.
That free throw, good from Banchero. There's 1:26 left in the game. Passes it to Battistone. They double him with Clarkson. Stolen by Carter. Outside Clarkson. Got that one up. Now just a 5-point Knicks lead.
A monster basket by Clarkson. This guy can score in so many different ways. Just hard to stop him in those big moments.
Now here's Paul. Bombed up there for Collins. Collins down the alley slam.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
Memphis has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They're down by 7. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
On your feet, fans, here they come. Your Grizzlies. One more time, your Grizzlies team.
Here's Wiggins. And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And finished off by Banchero.
A huge reason why Banchero was selected first overall, because this team trusts him to be that guy.
Here's Battistone. Oubre for 3. Collins kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Paul. For 3. Oubre hits it from 3-point range. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And here is Mitchell. He dishes it to Paul. Back to Mitchell. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And it's an 11-point New York lead.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris, big win tonight. What do you think was the biggest factor?
I mean,
I don't know. You know, it was just our defense. You know, obviously our offense fed off of it. Guys made open shots, but I think we really locked down defensively, and that's what we're trying to make sure is that we're a defensive team every night.
Well, you were a defensive team tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Look, my energy's priceless. Told my jeweler ISIS. I'm way too decisive. Don't catch that ego-itis. When I'm up in London, everybody say your highness. Not because I'm royal, but because I do my thing. Born for this like Matt Dane. Red whip look like Chastain. People be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely. People be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely. I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island too. I've been living on an island. People be so phony, that's why I be on my lonely. People be so phony.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. We'll watch the Washington Wizards and a look at the starters for the Knicks. Kelly Oubre out there with John Collins. Then there's Chris Paul, there's Donovan Mitchell, and it's baddest one in at the 5. And for Washington, Julius Randle out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Chris Middleton, then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Brooks in at the 2. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Collins, that one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Doncic passes to Middleton. Now here's Valanciunas. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. No good from 18. Ball against Doncic. Collins passes to Mitchell. Paul with it. for three. Hits the three-pointer.
Well, right now the defense completely uncomfortable in guarding pick and rolls with Chris Paul. He loves to dice up the D in those sets.
Doncic finds Middleton. Brooks with it. Checked by Mitchell. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Doncic.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
He gets it in there.
Chris Middleton recognizing the transition opportunity and taking off down the court to get ahead of everybody.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Doncic passes to Randall. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grim.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
The quick look, no good that time. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Down low. Here's baddest one. Got a piece of it.
No, sir. Randall up there says basketball.
And we have to take another look at that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early,
too. Whiteside, he's checked in for New York.
Whiteside.
Mitchell against Brooks. Outside Paul. Three-pointer. Oubre, that one's good.
Nice to see Oubre step up and do that.
Here's Doncic. Shoots over Whiteside. The Knicks pull it in. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their goal and making quality shots.
Also, you can see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Washington basketball. Next substitution.
Washington trailing.
Robinson. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Marcus Smart. New York foul. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. First personal foul.
1:43 left in the first quarter here. Doncic passes to Brooks. And here's Middleton. Now here's Doncic. Pass to Valanciunas. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. No good on the triple. New York has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off.
And the Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
To the paint. It's deflected. And he recovers it.
This is a rough stretch right here. Offensively, seems to be rushing shots.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming.
Well, sometimes the D has no choice but to foul Whiteside and try to make him earn it.
And you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than 1 season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A., but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year, so these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
Smart passes to Whiteside. Doesn't go for him. And the Wizards going the other way now. And here's Doncic outside. And again, Washington, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Fires the three. Here's Robinson. Good work defensively by Randall.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Look how hard Middleton takes this one right into the paint, getting way too physical for the D to deal with.
And he makes the first.
For Washington, Middleton taking.
Both free throws good from Middleton.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Smart passes to Caruso. He gets it off. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks out in front, up 2. Quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break.
DC family, a big round of applause.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Kentavious Caldwell Pope out there with Chris Paul. Then there's John Collins. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Madison in at center, locking down the middle. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm up for it.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Doncic outside. Back to Middleton. Shoots off the step back. Here's Brooks. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And the Wizards making a change here. The Knicks with the lead. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Randall with a steal. Fast break, here we go. Shot from the top of the key. And there's Doncic. That's good on the assist by Randall.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found it.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Here's Middleton, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal
It
foul.
goes on Chris Paul.
First
and the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him
line
speaks
for
to his great
Washington.
court sense, Greg.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for New York. Pass to Paul. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Paul. Outside Mitchell. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Washington.
The Wizards making a switch here. Orford's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Wizards.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Ball against Doncic. Pass to Middleton. Fires from deep. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
And they look more confident now, putting that rough first quarter behind them.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Doncic against Paul. Steps back and shoots. Deflected. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Possession to New York.
New York trailing.
Hey, who got him?
Out to Oubre. Over Middleton. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Matherin. And he banks in the layup. And the Wizards lead by 5.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Collins. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot there. That one on Doncic.
Second team
showing more and more some moves that he's getting comfortable with.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Washington.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating. A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Washington calls timeout.
After being drafted 19th overall in the 2017 draft, John Collins continuing to exceed expectations, which has contributed to what he does in terms of his workload.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Randall inside. Collins there. And it's blocked by Collins.
Good possession remains. Collins just up there, the long arms and quick off the deck.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And it's Randall with the jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Collins has developed into much more of an athletic role threat.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. The fact that he only attempted 1 3-pointer in college and now is just letting them go here in the league. The guy is an efficient scorer from everywhere on the floor.
Burks, he's checked in for Washington.
John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets a finish.
Pass to Middleton. Here's Horford. And here's Doncic. Now Middleton. He's guarded by Paul. 5 on the clock. Middleton finds Randall. No good there. So New York will take it the other way now. Here's Mitchell. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And it's Randall that time on the assist by Middleton. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. It's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And they'll get another chance. Burks against Paul. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Collins. Comes up empty down low. The Wizards have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. A nice shot by Doncic.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
Here's Paul. Now here's Robinson. Ooh, rejected by Horford. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
Substitution on the court.
From deep, Mitchell. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Wizards out in front, up by 5.
I'm here with Coach Tom Tippett.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They were able to take control in the second quarter and finish the half ahead by 5. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
It's always a positive sign like this. They're moving the rock with ease and keeping each other happy. It's a brand of unselfish basketball that's fun to watch and play.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
They don't need much help with that, Johnny. They can really use that spark to balance the load. Some nights you get the job done with your starters, but you can't depend on them to do everything.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One guy who's been getting it done is Chris Middleton.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
They're almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
They've got Chris Middleton, Julius Randle out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Doncic in at the point. So that's who Wes Unseld Jr. starts the second half with. And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Randall finds Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control. Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Doncic with the jam.
Things are starting to come together for them, and the lead is starting to grow, too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
The Wizards have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And stolen by Paul. Pass to Madison. And he does it. What a pass to set him up.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
What do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Doncic against Paul. It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic. Middleton from the outside. Fires in the triple. Middleton's got 12. As for CP, Seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, I guess so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Ball passes to Oubre. Here's Battis1. Valanciunas covering. Back to Oubre. Mitchell finds Oubre. Here's Battis1. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Goes to
and another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Randall. The shot is good. Doncic making a play. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight. Collins. Here's Battis1. Valanciunas covering. Here's Battis1. Outside Oubre.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Mitchell.
Third quarter. 2 minutes.
Now here's Paul. Middleton covering. And here's Oubre from the arc. Washington with a rebound. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Valanciunas. Battis1 with the rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And stolen by Middleton. Pass to Doncic. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
And the strength of Doncic allows him to play through contact. Surprised he didn't get the star treatment there. No whistle.
Here's Battis1. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Oubre. Nance comes in for Collins. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Mitchell. And Smart subbed in for Chris Paul. Now a timeout called by Washington. He's checked in for Washington. Burks comes in for Luka Doncic. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Kennard comes in for Caldwell Pope. Brooks outside. Outside Burks. Powell outside. Horford passes to Brooks. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. New York goes the other way with it. Here's Battis1. And the shot goes down.
49.
And now it's just a 4-point Washington lead.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. From deep 3-point range, here's Whiteside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Whiteside's got his first basket.
It's just pure strength and size from Whiteside. Just a Hulk out there.
New York
remains a matchup problem.
Number 49.
Basically, any roster will try
foul.
to match up physically.
Third
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Wizards.
And Brooks drops them both. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Kennard, no good on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Wizards up by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Make hustle play. Be first to the floor. Rebound the ball and run. Rebound the ball and
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Knicks. They've got Larry Nance, Marcus Smart out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's called. Well, both in at the small forward position.
Substitution for your Wizards. Jonas Valanciunas.
Brooks finds Valanciunas. And here's Doncic. Defended by Smart. Doncic against Smart. Doncic on the wing. No good with the triple. New York trailing. Pass to Robinson. Here's Caldwell Pope. Brooks defending. Takes a three. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Birds with the basket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic just got his 7th assist here tonight. Timeout called, the Knicks. Washington making some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Horford, and Chris Middleton is subbed in for Burks. For the Knicks, let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the strike, but when you do, you got to make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Brooks outside. Pass to Middleton. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And there's the lob. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Doncic passes to Middleton. And here's Valanciunas. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight. That's the offensive rebound, the boxing out, the getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Doncic passes to Middleton. Now Valanciunas to the middle. Middleton outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Randle. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Offensive board. And it's Randle with the jam.
Randle not giving up on that play. Smells that one out. Grabs the ball. And gets 2 more.
Inside. That is number 49. There's a one-hand jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Brooks finds Randle. Here's Brooks from outside the arc. No luck on that one.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
To take the lead, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
New York calls timeout.
Again, let's make some noise for your Wizards dancer.
All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Julius Randle.
Yeah, and it's not surprising. He's really going at the defense inside throughout the entire game. Just showing the D no mercy whatsoever. They constantly were feeding him the ball, clearing out, and letting him do his thing.
2 minutes.
Back to Mitchell.
Remaining in the fourth quarter.
Pass to Paul.
2
Jackson for
minutes.
3. Washington with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And here's Middleton. The 3. They grabbed their own miss. Valanciunas. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
They'll pin that one.
Second team foul.
And this is the kind of player who never stops working on his game. Offensively, Valanciunas has expanded after the three-point line, adding something every season.
The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific mood right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Washington has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got assist number 8 now on the night. Mitchell pass to Collins. Here's Oubre. Ball with it. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Baddest-One. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
You leave it to CP3, statistically one of the top 10 assist men, not just in the league now, in the history of the game.
Doncic passes to Randall. And another basket for Washington.
How about Randall? Dependable big in a big moment.
Pass to Baddest-One. Out to Oubre. Now Paul. Brooks defending. Here's Baddest-One. Money.
Number 49.
A huge shot to tie it up.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. Get it. The Knicks with the rebound.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there. And that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very serious. And maybe not the first guy you think about. Collins in the clutch.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Doncic outside. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Knicks ball.
And so it's New York with it. 2-point game. And they go to the intentional foul.
Jonas Valanciunas. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that makes it a 3-point lead.
The line for the Knicks. Number 49. 2 shots.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They're behind by 4. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And it feels like Randall is taking ownership on the offensive end right now, playing intense and fighting for buckets.
Shoots a fadeaway. No good!
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Here's Brooks. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here.
That's the end of the game.
And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Bering, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you later.
Yeah.
So if I play against somebody and they're using KD or LeBron and I use myself and I win, oh, wow, oh, yeah.
Everybody's going to hear about it?
For sure. The whole city's going to, yeah. I'm real competitive.
Welcome to Ephemeral. Come on in.
Okay, I'm excited.
What would you like to get tattooed today?
I would love to get a logo from our show, 2K TV.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Knicks ready to enjoy that one-of-a-kind New York home court advantage. Coming into the building earlier tonight. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the 90s NBA was physical, and no team embodied that more than the Knicks. When the league cracked down with rule changes in 1997, it was seen as a direct response to New York. Then Nick Doc Rivers said, those were anti-Nick rules, obviously aimed at us because we did those things so much more and so much harder than everybody else. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big men. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. We've got Plumlee. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Jay, and it's Jones in at the shooting guard. And for the Knicks, that is one out there with John Collins. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Oubre, and it's Mitchell in at the 2. Now here's Paul. He dishes it to Collins. That one, no good. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Paul with the steal. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And he has been on another level this past month, getting Eastern Conference Player of the Month. Baddest one.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Jay misses. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Collins. And finished off by Collins.
His teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Here's Jay. What a tremendous game he played against Toronto. Pass to Jones. No good on that one. Collins with some nice D. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's Mitchell, and there's the pass, the baddest one. They double with Siakam. And there it is for him.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score? Yes, but he loves to set his teammates up.
Siakam passes to Kuzma. Jones with him. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
First team. It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Whiteside's checked in for the Knicks. Doris since 2000. The New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problem?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
Ball surveying the floor. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Jay. Right over Kelly Oubre. Wow.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
And they're bringing you up close and personal in the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's tipped. Mitchell, this is
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Patterson. Cross contact on the shot. And now 3-point. Play chance as he'll head to the line.
Defensive foul.
Way to start this game.
Kyle Kuzma. That's his first personal.
He's a guy, if he gets hot, he can carry your
At the
offense
line
for
for New York.
stretches.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Robinson comes in for Oubre, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Mitchell. And Denver with the change here, too. Reeves is checked in. A different look for New York. Donovan the Mitchell comes in for Madison, and Smart's up in for Paul.
Marcus Smart.
Here's Siakam. It's rebounded by New York. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope takes the three. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
This is as good as it gets for the first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
12.
And stolen by Whiteside. Mitchell against Siakam. Here's Whiteside, and he uses the glass on the layup. Whiteside's got his second bucket of the game to go. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New York.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers that quickly converting.
Kuzma.
Oh, Kyle Kuzma off his feet in a hurry. Nice finish.
Here's Mitchell. And the shot goes in.
Fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Here's Reeves. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the shot goes in.
A little artistry in the paint area is running against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Nancy's checked in for the Knicks. Alex Caruso comes in for Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
At the line.
Really have the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Nuggets trail by 7. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Passes it to Kuzma. 3-pointer. And again, Denver no good. Caruso looking for an opening. For 3, Caldwell.
Long wingspan and excellent feet by Kyle Kuzma, just staying all over his man right there.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Takes lead by 7. We'll take a quick
Make some noise for your next
Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So on the floor for Denver. Siakam. He's out there with Kyle Kuzma. Jay out there with Drummond. And Reeves in at the two spot.
You have to be aware if you're a defender where Kyle Kuzma is. This guy is a scorer by nature.
And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entered his 49.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jay, the pass to Jones. Now Siakam. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. It'll go, and the net lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Jay.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Paul for 3. Oubre kicks to Paul. Lobbed up there for Collins. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Kuzma outside. Pass to Siakam. From 12 feet out. The shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Oubre can't get it to go. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Wizards in Washington. Here's Jay. And that one hits back iron. The Knicks leading by 6. Here's Oubre. Here's Collins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Number 11. First personal foul. First team foul.
The interior defense runs out of options. He forces him to get sloppy.
2 shots.
Doors with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score it the way they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Kicks it out to Paul. Oubre passes to Paul. Mitchell with it. New York moving the ball around. Here's the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
This guy came into the league as a volume 3-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by New York. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, torrent shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Paul with the steal. Collins up top. Pass to Baddest one. Back to Oubre. 1:12 left to play here in the second quarter. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
But he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
29-15.
Siakam passes for Jay. Here's Kuzma.
Come on, man. Who got the ball?
Jones against Collins. Fades away. Jones, no luck.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the basket by Baddest One.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Nuggets trail by 16. Denver calls timeout. Have to like what we're seeing from Baddest One.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint. Keep him away from that.
So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Oubre, and Smart subbed in for Paul. Now the pass to Reeves. Here's Jay. And again, Denver no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Nuggets. It's a 16-point game. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That's game 4 of out on the road for.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup. The defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
Mitchell at the line.
Yeah, Mitchell drops them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Three-pointer. And the basket by Jay. Jay's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Baddest One. And so it's New York looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. New York holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have a 13-point lead. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes that commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high precision looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
And Kenny, what did you think about this?
Well, it's never fair. You're playing that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stop. I don't think the opponent can sustain this kind of shooting.
And that's going to do it for us here.
That's a big round of applause.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Baddest One has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable. Well, as somebody who grew up in New York, in New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s. Walt, Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
John Collins is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Baddest One. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Paul in at the point. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Jones. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And of course, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows. Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Mitchell outside. That's Mitchell with the jam.
A little bit of everything. Collins, first average, shining 24 with that terrific pass.
Outside, Jones. Kuzma passes to Siakam. Over Collins. Siakam's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Down low. Here's Baddest one. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in. Baddest one's got 4 this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Here is Plumlee. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Jay, defended by Paul. And the rejection by Collins.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
And there's a call on John Collins. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. Vincent's checked in.
To the lineup for the Nuggets, Gabe Vincent.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Denver passing it around. Here's Jay. He's got 11. 6 to shoot. Here's Plumlee. It's deflected. Here's Baddest one. He's guarded by Plumlee. And they pick up 2. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart right now. Especially on the interior.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to 2 minutes. Kuzma outside. And it's blocked. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that, that says we're not giving up this lead.
Larry Nance is checked in for New York. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Kelly Oubre. And then for Denver, Love's checked in for Siakam. And Gordon subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Get the shot off in time.
New York.
And it's making a change here. Reeves is checked in.
Austin Reeves.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Paul kicks to Nance. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. Lets it go with the 3. Love grabs the board. The Nuggets trail by 17. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Reeves gets the bucket. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Paul passes to Baddest one. Mitchell outside. There's the triple. Austin Nance misses off the right iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
50 seconds left in the third. Reeves the pass to Gordon. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the bit.
Goaltending
call.
Coming on to the floor.
I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but it looks like it was on the way down.
And the Knicks making a change here. Smart's checked in. Paul passes to Battister. And that's collected by Love. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. Pokuševski's checked in for Plumlee.
Alexei Pokuševski.
Here's Paul. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. And stolen by Love. Pass to Reeves. A three. It's rebounded by New York. Battister's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Uses the glass to finish the way.
49.
Battister's got 17.
Knicks lead 45.
Uncontested shots at the rim.
That's the end of the third quarter. With a score.
To me, this is Simpson State has been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
So it's the New York. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Hey, Paul! And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Kyle Kuzma. He's out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Jay in at the point guard.
At the line,
we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Here's Jay, defended by Paul. And the pass to Pokuševski. With nobody on, here is the jump.
Well, Pokuševski's shot ready on the catch. His mechanics are really solid.
And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'll make a great head coach as well.
32.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
This is it to Battister. Paul outside. Some nice passing by New York here. That shot wide open. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
Here's baddest one. Feeds it to Caldwell Pope. That one goes in.
Yeah, great feed into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. That fella can elevate.
Siakam passes to Kuzma. Stolen by Robinson. Pass the baddest one. Paul outside. Jacks up a three. And again, New York with the triple.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And the Knicks making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Denver also making some changes. Stevens is checked in. And it's Jetty Osman in for Kyle Kuzma. Akusevsky, the pass to Reeves. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Off a big game, his confidence higher than coach.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
New York's gotten a lot of looks right outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's baddest one. Smart, wide open. He fires. And another three for New York.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Davis, the pass to Pokusevsky. Just 4 to shoot. To end the cold streak. The shot comes out.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Davis with the double team. Ripped away. A steal.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
The big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started taking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for baddest one.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
And once they smell blood in the water, you can see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Pass to Davis. Takes a three. He blocks it again. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
They get it back. Baddest one passes to Caldwell Pope. And again, New York with the triple.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
The pass to Davis. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's baddest one. Discarded by Davis. Caldwell Pope pass to Smart. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling.
We appreciate you all cheering on your squad
game, and to
Please
have
be
that
sure to make
crowd
it home
be
safely.
so pumped up.
And
Thank
we
you
can't
for joining
wait to
us.
see
That'll
you
do it for
once
now.
again.
For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.